What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Rose back again, once again, with another video classic. And today, people, I know I've taken a hiatus. It's been a while, really, because what I'm saying, the NBA season was full of drama. Jimmy Butler, and I didn't want to, break no news, or I didn't want to give no opinion into anything until the season started. And the season is here. So you got Jimmy Butler. He beefing with Karl-Anthony Towns and Wiggins, in which I agree with Jimmy Butler on everything in that series against the Houston Rockets. I said the same thing. Cat and Wiggins was playing soft. They soft. There's no way that Clint Capella should have been outplaying Karl-Anthony Towns, a supposed 25 and 14 point player. 25 points, 14 rebounds. Like, Cat, that's what you do. So for me to see you get outplayed by Clint Capella, I was disappointed in you, bro. So I agree with Jimmy Butler. And I feel like they should go ahead and trade Jimmy Butler. I like to see Jimmy Butler playing in Indiana. I like to see him in Miami. I like to see him in any other team on the Eastern Conference to make them a contender. I don't necessarily want to see him join nobody else on the West, because Jimmy Butler on Minnesota wasn't winning the title. So Jimmy Butler anywhere outside of playing with LeBron probably not going to win you a title either. And me personally, I don't mind if he go play with the Celtics, because we all know that Danny Ainge's going to have to make a decision on Butler, Brown, Hayward, and Kyrie. Not to mention you got Terry Rozier. You just gave Marcus Smart some money. Like your front court, your ones, twos, and threes, they all good. But when it comes down to your fours and fives, you got Al Horford. And a lot of people think Al Horford is solid, and I think he's solid too. He just wouldn't be my guy that I would pick for center. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't pick Al Horford, although he is the kind of player you need. He's not going to do too much. He's going to stay within his role, so I'm not mad if they keep him. But if you got an opportunity to get Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, or any of these good guys, these good bigs coming out for Boston, like, to put all your chips in the basket, that's what you do. Go to State, we got Boogie now, so y'all know what that means. DeMarcus Cousins playing with the Golden State Warriors, that don't mean nothing but NBA championship. So y'all get ready for that. Another thing that everybody needs to worry about is the Oklahoma City Thunder being better than the Houston Rockets this year. And I say that because with Paul George and Russ, they perfectly complement each other, if you ask me. Nerlens Noel is a big addition for them. Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench for Russell. That's going to be an explosive. He can give you 20 points, 10 assists on his own accord, on the top of a Russell Westbrook triple-double. So I like that. Atlanta, Trae Young, I can see Trae Young had a game the other day where he hit like a buzzer beater, deep three, Steph Curry-esque. I liked it. You know what I'm saying? When I seen Trae Young do that, I'm like, Trae Young, you could be a Steve Nash type, and you can hit big threes and big shots like that, in which I seen you do in the last game, and that could be your niche. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry being the more volume, he gonna give you a quantity of threes, and Trae Young can give you that good quality of threes. Pistons, from Detroit, we got Dwayne Casey, so hopefully that means development for my team, just because we got a better coach, a better system we running with Blake and DeAndre. Well, Andre, I always say DeAndre. Luka Doncic. Luka is looking great. I like Luka. Luka has a big frame. You know what I'm saying? His skill set is perfect. Manu Ginobili retiring, I feel like Luka is a great compliment to Luka's game, and that's a great replacement as well. Boston, Kyrie, and Hayward is healthy. So we're going to see what they're going to be willing to do this year, because now that they're healthy, you've seen what the young boys was able to do without y'all. So I'm looking like definitely should be a number 1 seed. Toronto's looking great. Toronto, I'm looking like, Kawhi Leonard. That's a better addition. That's an upgrade from DeRozan. He's going to play solid defense. He not buddy with Kyle Lowry, so Kyle Lowry should come into the season strictly business. I'm actually looking forward to Boston, Philly, and Toronto being the top 3 seeds. We already know what Philly going to give you. I'm an Embiid fan. Simmons, I'm looking forward to Simmons getting better at the free throw line, just like Lonzo Ball, getting better at the free throw line. The Lakers, everybody's sleeping on the Lakers. Years ago, we used to say, you give LeBron, put LeBron on any team in the league, he's going to the finals. So you giving LeBron the team he had last year compared to the team he has this year. I'm picking LeBron James to be the second best team in the Western Conference, regardless of record. His record might say 6 through 8 or 4 through 7, something like that. But when it comes down to a playoff series, 7 games, I don't see nobody outside of the Warriors beating LeBron James in a 7-game series. Let's be real. Now, teams like Portland, New Orleans, Charlotte, Washington, all those teams, if y'all don't do shit this year, y'all pretty much is looking like y'all gotta go. Like Dame Lillard, Anthony Davis, CJ McCollum, a compilation of y'all niggas gotta go. Now, Toronto would have been on this list, but they got rid of DeRozan, so they no longer off it. Like, even if Kyle Lowry don't do shit in the playoffs like we expecting them not to, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because you got Kawhi, and if Kawhi dip, y'all rebuilding. So, whatever Kyle Lowry do, it don't matter. Now, let's go to Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant might stay. But if Kevin Durant leave, I'm not going to be mad at KD because 3P, y'all got 3 rings. You know how many teams won the 3P. So for me to see my man's KD get 3 rings and for people to still be saying that Russell Westbrook the best point guard in the league when Curry has 2 MVPs, 3 titles. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. If it wasn't for Curry, it wouldn't be no Golden State. Even with KD. KD showed you that when KD was with Russ. Same thing with Russ. Russ showed you the same similar qualities. Russ had KD, Harden, but I'm not even going to get on that. Let's go to the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets, this is what we know about Houston. James Harden chokes in the playoffs. When it gets deep to the playoffs, he runs out of gas, he chokes. Carmelo Anthony, we haven't seen him in the playoffs a lot, and the last year we seen him in the playoffs, they was out in the first round against a rookie Utah Jazz team. The only team that I felt like they had the ups to get to the conference finals if they could have just handled business, but they didn't do that. Now, when it comes to Chris Paul, what do we know about Chris Paul? He gets hurt every year in the playoffs. So let's be real about a couple of things right now. We know that Chris Paul is going to get hurt. We know that James Harden is going to choke. And we know that the Houston Rockets team is not the same team. Now, I do like Brandon Knight, Marquise Chris, and the additions that they did add to the team with Melo, but ain't no beating Boogie with that team. Okay? DeMarcus Cousins, I was playing 2K the other day. That shit is not fair, bro. Okay? Because Boogie is offensive, defensive rebounds. Can't stop me scoring. If Clay and all of them can't hit threes, you throw it down to Boogie. Can't nobody stop Boogie in the paint. Can't nobody stop KD. It's just, it's too many options. But Warriors win it again. 3P. I'm saying it now on the first day. We all know this. But the Lakers will be the second best team. And I'm going to predict that the Boston Celtics don't make it to the finals. And it will be the Philadelphia 76ers. Because I feel like this year is the year where we have to distinguish between the best big. Is it Joel Embiid? Or is it DeMarcus Cousins?